It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony. And I'm looking forward to this, Greg. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Anderson. Jordan is out there with Kennard, and it's Okpala in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Jordan. To the paint, Okpala, the pass to Anderson. Here's Okpala. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here he goes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's not a petty or a Manny, folks. That's a facial. That's up right there. This guy is always bringing the noise.
Is there anybody, Greg, in the game that enjoys attacking the basket more?
Only him.
Yeah. Jordan on the wing. Pass to Kennard for 3. Nice shot by Jordan.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, really come a long way.
On the wing, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Baseline J on the way, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Kennard on the wing. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here is Anderson. And it's denied. Foster against Jordan. Here's Foster. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. He's covered by Anderson. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Jordan on the wing. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Jordan's got 7 points.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
To the inside. They swipe it. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Kennard. Jordan outside. Kennard on the wing. Still without a basket. Left side Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post. No good from Jordan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Steps back. And the shot goes in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their.
Pass to Sorber. Here's Grace. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
1:56 left in the first quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. Brooks up on top. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Sorber. Brooks right side.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Brooks. He's averaging 6 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. To the left wing. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Here's Gibbs. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. From downtown. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. That gives them the lead.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Boatwright. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lays it up and pinks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Three-pointer. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Pulls up on the elbow. Grace grabs the miss. Down low. Stripped it away. To the left side wing. Inside. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin?
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Anderson outside. Jordan outside. And he makes good on the layup.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's the three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Kennard. Anderson outside. Intercepted. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And good that time. He's got 11.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
It's Jordan on the... In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one drops for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Anderson with the screen for Jordan. Uncovered, and he hits the jump shot. Jordan's got 11.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
He's covered by Anderson. Out to the wing. Driving to the basket. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Well, on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard. Then on Wednesday.
In that game, against Kansas City. There aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
That one. So he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
An intentional foul committed. But for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea
To foul there.
Pass to Sorber. Here's Moran. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Boatwright. Foster is screen on Kennard. Pass to Foster. Launches it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
From the arc, sinks the triple.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
From outside the arc, Brooks grabs the board. Gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Kennard, the pass to Brooks. There's a screen. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Pass to Gibbs. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Here's Foster. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Pass to Sorber. Now here's Brooks. To the wing on the left. Here's Grace. The jumper from the free throw line is good. 5 points in the game.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Foster to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Foster's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Here's Moran. Nails it from the high post.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Gibbs. And he lays it straight in.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And it's Foster with the rebound. Pass to Boatwright. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 3. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
On the court now with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You take a look at the home team, not a lot of expectations for them so far, but they put together a nice little streak.
And you look...
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Impressively throughout at 62%. They set the pick. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Kennard is out there with Jordan. Then there's Anderson, and it's Okpala in its center. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Takes the 3. And they get it back. And count it from 19 feet away. 10 points for him.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Foster against Jordan. And it's Foster with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. It's stolen. Anderson outside. Jordan against Foster. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got rebound number 5 here tonight. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Count it, good. Foster's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Jordan on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Comes up empty down low.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Shoots from the high post, and the jumper falls for him.
The mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Pass to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Defended by Anderson. Jordan with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Got a hand on it. Kennard covering. Here's Foster, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
He was all alone on that one. 19 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Boatwright. Over to the left wing. Here's Foster. Here's Gibbs. Sorber with the rebound. Out to the wing. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Gibbs. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Number 6.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
The shot's good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. Right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. So the wing on the left. Pass to Grace. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Now Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Grace. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the left wing. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And here's the break. Brooks, left side. "20 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Moran. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jordan right side. Anderson outside. Jordan on the wing. To take the lead, and it's blocked. To the inside, and down it goes. Knocked through off a wonderful assist.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Grace. And here is Jordan. Here's Grace. Off with the layup. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Boatwright, guarded by Jordan. Puts it up from 12. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Brooks grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the left side wing. Jordan outside. Down low. Ripped away. by Jordan. To the paint, stolen by Brooks. Pass to Grace. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Boatwright. Brooks covering. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brooks covering. It's tipped. Pass to Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. On the wing, Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Puts one up from 19. And right on target with the switch.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Jordan.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Boatwright. Shoots from the baseline. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rips it down with 2 hands. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
And Allie, thanks so much. He's covered by Anderson. Foster against Jordan.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Foster.
That's good from Foster. And Foster drops them both.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the top.
Third personal foul, first team foul.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now Foster.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Five on the clock. It's in. His shot is pure.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Jordan against Foster. Puts it right back up and in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah. Team still hungry for the week.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. There's the pick. From outside, the shot misses. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. He's covered by Anderson. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. That does not go. And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Kennard covering. And get the 3.